Hi my friends, in my previous tutorial I asked you to try to model this part. I wonder if any one of you has created this model. I did it. This is my solution. You see, a very interesting object. We have to study such an object when we try to model it. It seems to be very easy to create this triangle and so on, but if you take a look here, you see 80 and 100. What is this? You see here a section in the middle of this sloped side. This doesn't have a width like this one, and we have to think about. Well, as I understood from this drawing, is that 100 is this dimension at one end of the sloped side, and 80 is the dimension at the other side here. Okay, but there is a curved line here. I have to make something special to obtain this side of the part. Let's take a look at my drawing. There are many dimensions here, and we respect the original drawing of Timoteo Carrera Soto, but we added some new combination of dimensions, as you will see immediately. We will start by creating a pseudo triangle in a sketch with the name Basic Sketch. Dimensions are 735, 548, and radius 170, radius 75. We take care with something. As you can see, 735 includes 15, as well as this 65, because we will create this triangle which has dimensions in sections 65, 65 and 65. Yes, we will consider all these dimensions. Let's start. New, standard millimeters. The plane we use is this one, and we create some lines. The first is vertical and starts from the center point. We go to the left. We keep pressed the left button of the mouse, and we go back to the vertical line. We place this point on this line so that the tangent at the end point is perpendicular on the horizontal. Dimensions, as I said, 735 minus 15. The other dimension is 548. The radius is 75. One dimensions needed. We split here the vertical line and we make this one construction line with the length of 5 millimeters as in the drawing. Then we draw the triangle to be sure that we go on a line parallel with this one. We hover on this parallel, and you see now we can obtain parallelism between them, and close. Dimensions are 65, 65, 65, which is taken from here to have only one parameter here, and we place here 765 minus 15. Then we draw another short line here, and we go back by pressing the left button of the mouse to the line. Then we apply tangency between the two lines, dimension of 170, 170, and again split this line to make this segment as construction line, fully constrained. Good. Finish sketch, and its name, as I said, is basic sketch. We'll use it during the procedure. The next sketch is placed in this same plane, and we only project 3 entities: 1, 2, 3, and we make this not visible. We hide the basic sketch. We don't see very well, so that I propose you to apply colors with high contrast. Okay, now we see very well this contour. This new sketch has the name Spinal Path. I suppose that the more observant among you will now suspect where we are headed. Yes, my friends, I want to use the tool Loft to create the first feature. We create a new sketch in a new plane. this plane is based on this arc and this face. Now I try to create that shape in this plane. Now I don't need to see this plane because we use it. We project, firstly we project the point of contact here. Now there is a small cross there, and we take a look at the drawing. You see, this is the side we want to create, and the section DD, which is here, shows us what are the dimensions. You see radius 180, radius 25, radius 4, 8 millimeters the width of the core part, 65 and 10. Keep in mind these components, and let's draw now some lines. The first is one horizontal with a length of 8. Then I go down from this point by keeping the left button pressed. Then another horizontal line, then an arc, and then a bigger one. Okay, I'll extend it to somewhere, and I place on the same horizontal. This is horizontal. You see how good looking these 2 points to be on the same horizontal. I draw a line from the midpoint of this small segment on a vertical direction to the big arc. Then I apply coincidence between these two. Very nice. I apply some dimensions, 180, radius 25, 10 is from this point, this line to this point, 10. And now I use this vertical, where it must be construction line, as the axis for a mirror. I mirror 3 entities, this 3, 1, 2, 3, about this mirror line. Apply. I want to be sure that these two are tangent, so that I apply tangency here. Yes, they are. Now I draw a line between this arc to the other one, parallel with the upper line. You see, I don't involve this point for the moment. I want this to be independent. A new sketch, independent. Coincident now between the line and this point. I didn't select. Now they are placed on the same horizontal. This is also construction line. Now, as the drawing has two ends, this is the start where we started now, and this is the end. The start has a dimension of 90. Yes, this is 90. No, 90 is this one, excuse me. This is 80. Yes, the width of the extension of this, you see here is a section. Yes, it starts from here, but the section BB is this one, from here to down, so that this is the object we create, not this. Good. 880 is on the top and 100 is on the bottom. We are now on the top. Then we apply to this line the dimension of 80, and now we place the sketch with this point over this point. Yes, something is not good because I didn't apply tangency here, I suppose. Now it is. I forgot tangent. Finish sketch, and we see this start point. Yes, let me use the model. You see, this is the upper side. We'll go to the other side. We give a name to this sketch. The name is Start Loft, and we apply the same technique to place a plane at the end of the other arc. Then we use this plane as a base for the new sketch, which will be called the end loft, of course. I don't want to create again a new sketch since I already have one, so that I copy the previous sketch and I place it somewhere here. You see, it contains also this point, which must be deleted. And now I change only this dimension, my friends. You will observe not 90, 100. You'll observe that I tried to make as simple as I can this construction. You will use your procedures. You are free to do anything you want. I project again the end point of the curve, and I identify this point with this end. Finish sketch. The new sketch has a name, and loft, and loft. Good. Now we apply loft. We have all the data. Loft, start loft is the first sketch, and loft is the second sketch. We already have something here. We select center line, I called it spinal curve, and I select spinal path as the spinal construction here. Oh, but now we have a first volume. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I didn't place here a continuation with the radius 4 because I will create an internal extrusion sometime in the future. You see, everything is okay. Next will be this pedestal or sole of the part, which has dimensions here. As you can see, a distance of 600 between radius 55 and this with a width of 140, radius 55 again, a radius 40, and you must be very careful because these sides, sloped sides, are ended in these points at 140. This is very important. Another important thing is that our first feature is inside of this, so that we have to create a separate body, a new body. Radius 10 is here and the thickness is 15. We have here all the data we need. The plane we use is XY, this plane. F7, and we draw lines, my friends. Horizontal. I keep pressed the button. I go here. I go here. Tangent both. Now I don't care about the tangency, but now I press the button and I go some over 180 degrees. I project the y-axis. I make it construction line, and I place the midpoint on the vertical, the center on the vertical, the distance, but first let me place on the same horizontal this center with this point. The dimension here is 55. 55. This dimension is 140. Now we are about the final radius of 40 here only, a radius of 55 again. Wow, 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 wow. Let me place the distance between this point and this is 600. Good. Radius of 55 and mirror of also 3 entities. 1, 2, 3. You see them there. Mirror line is this one. Apply. Done. Now all we have to do is to place this line on this point, and this one will be mirrored. So I select the line, I select the point, and everything is okay. Only one dimension needed. I suppose this problem with this end. I trim the extra segment and now I have fully constrained. Okay, extrude. The other direction of 15 and a new object, a new body, because we have an interference here and we want to continue with some features. This second body is to be changed as properties. I make it red to be sure that we have 2 distinct objects. Oh, you see, we have to cut some elements here, but firstly we apply the radius. You must be careful with this connection. This is 10. Yes, and you see here something interesting. Yes, we also look at that two protrusions. How can I call them? I combine the 2 solids. First is this one and second is this one, to catch the color of the first one. You see, join here. Okay, then I want to eliminate that protrusions so that I create an axis by using this arc. Then in the plane YZ I create a sketch. F7, we project this arc and this small line, and we draw 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, at an arbitrary distance to create a finish from this line to this axis. You see, I didn't project this axis, you see, and I place here, say, 80. Okay, it's larger than we need. Finish sketch, revolve. I must select an axis. Yes, this is the axis. I don't want to apply join, but cut, and cut on 180 degrees, not 80 because of the sloped sides. 150 is enough, and symmetrical, my friends. You see? Okay, not necessary to be visible, and we have the second volume with the first together. Another unwanted protrusion is this one. We need to cut it. We create a plane at a distance 0 from this, and we apply split. Select tool. The tool is the plane. Then we select which part to be eliminated. This one? No. This one. Okay. This plane is not wanted to be seen. It is important for creation of the split. For the next feature, we need to take a look at the drawing, because this is the next feature. This horizontal, in my view, the horizontal truss or side dimensions are here. You see, this is CC, the section, and we have the same dimensions, 180, radius 25, 65, but 90 is different from 80 or 100, 13 is different from 10. You see, here it was 10. So that we have to place this shape at a distance of 5 from this point, which is the projection of the center point, or the projection of the point itself, which is placed on this face. Why? Because the extrusion was to the right from the sketch, the center point. We subtracted 15 from this, yes, because we work on this line, this plane, the face of the soul. Soul is the name of this shape, or pedestal, as you want. Good. We use this face to create a new drawing. F7. We go to this sketch, copy, start loft, copy, and then we place it somewhere here, but I don't have paste. Once again, copy, and where is paste? Finish sketch, copy, double click here, F7, and paste. It happens. What do we have here? Well, we have what we need to have, of course. I move this here and I change dimensions. 10 must be 13, 80 must be 90. This point must be eliminated, and now I have the center point here, my friends. This is the center point, so that I place this end point or midpoint, you select the name, to here, not to here, at 5 millimeters distance. I apply horizontal between this, not horizontal, vertical, between this point and this center point. Then I move it somewhere, because I place the distance from this point to the top point of this of 5 millimeters. Finish sketch. Now we have the close contour to apply extrude. The extrude will be 735 minus 15 minus 370. Yes, we stop here with the extrusion. We stop here with the extrusion. You remember? Okay. Extrude. What to extrude? This. The direction is good, and we apply 735 minus 15 minus 370. Yes? Yes. Okay. Now I want to create this mid triangle, so that I use the basic sketch to take lines from there. Basic sketch to be visible, but after I select the plane, of course. Plane with a new sketch. Now basic sketch is visible. F7 to see inside, and I project what I want. I project this line, also this line, this one, and the inner one. That's good. And now I don't need the basic sketch anymore, so that I make it not visible. You see? I eliminate also this line because I project that one and I make it construction. Why? Because no, I don't need to make it construction. I draw a line continuing this to the other one with extend. Extend. Yes. I don't know if this is the contact with arc or not, but we can consider this as a close contour, even if we have something outside. Finish sketch, extrude, on 8, my friends, 8 millimeters and symmetrical. Yes, you see here a contact. Yes, we have an end here, and other new features will be connected with this. Yes, this is okay. Join. We see fillets, radius 20 at each corner and radius 4 after we'll apply this 3 fillets. Okay, this is a small line, and I apply fillet of 20. Then I turn this to select the other edge, and the last one, which is here. Plus 4, not 20, for this and this edges. Very good. Beautiful. Now I want to apply fillet of 25 on this edge. Taking a look at this 25. Yes, this is the section AA, and the radius is 25. You'll see that we cannot create this .25. It is not possible because of too complicated edges all over, so that we use other possibilities. You see, this is 25, yes, so that this line is very important for us. I want you to see that this is right. M from measure, and I measure this fillet 25? Yes, 25. We know this. Well, I select this face, F7, and I use this end point to go to the left, to go up, and to draw an arc which goes here. Then I apply here the tangency between this and this. The radius is 25. Yes, 25. And now we have a fully constrained sketch. Of course, since this is 25, this is the point, and so on. Finish sketch. Inside we have the close contour, so we can apply extrude. We select that close contour and we go to the part, my friends, to the part. Yes, it goes to the part. Okay, you see? Okay, we can use this plane to mirror the last feature. Mirror, last feature is this extrusion, and the mirror plane is this one. Okay. Interesting. There is another fillet with its importance right here, you see, here. So that we take a look at this 20, outside and inside. Let's make this not a big problem. We select this edge and we apply 20, and we have on both sides that fillet. Now we have to fill this void. Yes, we know that the maximum point of here is of 5 millimeters from the center point, but this is right on the center point. So we take a look to the drawing and we see that there is this block of 370 on 105 at a distance of 5 from the on the line of the center point. Yes, and here we have also on the center point. The center point is here. Okay, let's do this. We select this face, sketch, then a rectangle, F7 to see inside. A rectangle of 105, tab 370. Good. Now I project this face, project, this face to align the two, any of that with this. Yes, and to place them on the same vertical. If this is vertical, yes it is, this midpoint with the center point or projection of the center point. Yes, this is good, very good. Finish sketch and extrude. The extrusion is 5 millimeters up from this face, and you see here 18 minus 5 down, so that we have to apply extrude with different extrusion on both direction. This is 5 and the other is 18 minus 5. See? Okay. Join. Okay. Next is another sketch placed on this face, F7. The dimensions are also here, 51 with 40 minus 18. Yes, 40 minus 18 is this face. And width is 51. I draw, first I want to rotate this to be right as we see here. One is the length, 51 tab 40 minus 18, and we place this line with this midpoint. We can place Control Z. We can place directly this midpoint on the other midpoint. Yes, they are very well placed. Now we project this point, this line and this line, to have points for drawing a line between the 2 points. Why? Because we have to add this area to the rectangle here. I need to project also arcs, this one and this one. And now I don't finish the sketch. I use the key E from extrude to select this whole rectangle and this area. To the part. Okay. Now, as you can see, we have all this extension to the part. Good. We go back to the drawing and we see here radius 10 and radius 10 for some fillets. Let's apply that fillets. Of 10, if you remember. Fillet 10, also 10, same here and here. Okay. There is a channel inside this vase, and you see it here with a special aspect. Dimensions are here. 35 is here. 346 the length, and 12 from up. On the other direction, 130 and 70 on 30. The depth is 33 for the first. We create this contour and we extrude it with the cut to inside, ignoring this. Yes, let's do this first. Face, sketch. I rotate it to be like in the drawing, and I draw two rectangles. 18, tab 346. Another one is 35 on this direction and 30 on the other. We must place them on midpoint to midpoint. Where is the other point? Here. The other direction is this with this. Good. 12 is the distance from top. And on the same horizontal, this is horizontal, of this point, of this point with a center point. Finish sketch. Extrude. What to extrude? This one and this one. with cut on a depth of 18. Good. Now we use this button to create that rectangle. F7. This is a rectangle, and we align this to this, this here, this, and here is very small gap. Finish sketch, no dimensions here. And now extrude of this I want to select all that rectangle. Yes, this is the way. What is the distance? The distance is 33 minus 18. Minus 18. Okay. Oh. I double click here to apply cut, not fill. Cut. Okay. Not good, not good. 33 minus 18 from the bottom up. Maybe the other one was wrong. This is 18 and it must be 33. This was the fault. Now it is okay. The last are these bosses with holes. Dimensions are here. 50 is the diameter. Center point, the centers of this external radius, and 10 millimeters plus 15 if I start from the right. And this is what I do. I go to back, I create circles of 50, then another one, then another one, to be equal. This one with this one, and again this one with this one. 50, yes. Finish sketch, and now extrude all three, but to the other direction with join. We change direction, join, and we have that bosses at 15 plus 10. Okay, now holes. I select the face and I have a sketch. I project other tool and I have centers. I select a center, I keep shift press and I select the second. Now I keep pressed and I select the third. Why should I do this? Because I change the shape from point to center point. Yes, you see crosses here. Why? Because when we apply hole, automatically are all of them selected. The diameter is 22. Okay. That's all, my friends. The part is finished. Let's see what about the volume. The volume is an important component to verify the object. Copy, close, drawing, home, double click, and I place the selection. There is a small difference, and this is not important. At the third rank. Okay, let me take a look, and I hope to find the difference. Where is the difference? Wait a little. I didn't find any differences between the two solutions, but you are free to find them for yourself. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.